Oh.
That sounds interesting. Yeah, I thought so.
I'm not sure that I used to be a tiger mom before Money and You, but I will tell you who am I before Money and You as a mom. Always anxiety, worry, very disciplined, very difficult with Ava in terms of I want her to follow my way or highway,
Be
like that kind of,
systematic.
yeah, be a very system, but be very organized, be a like I want her to eat certain time, sleep certain time, and so on. Now she still sleep certain time and eat certain time. It's just good for her health. But other than that, the rest of 98% of her life, I don't make any
It's
decision.
difficult.
Yeah,
It's difficult
I used to make decision for her 100%.
No, but she will not comply. There will be a lot of pushback.
But when we're young, I don't
Much
understand.
younger, yeah, much younger children easier to control.
But not about control. They even you see
it's not necessary.
When 2 years old, when I know Money and You and I learn back, right, the last 3 years of relationship between me and Ava were extremely changed because when Ava the first 2 years she always screaming, crying, she wanted always in my baby carriage, she don't let anybody touch. She was super difficult. She was so very. She was the louder in the mall. She was the louder in the everywhere, like in the train, the bus, the taxi, everywhere. I even ask myself, where the heck energy you have that you can scream? And this is the kind of person that can cry for 6 hours non-stop, I tell you guys. And then in the past, I didn't know, like, I don't call myself at that moment a tiger mom. I just think like it's an awareness kind of behave that because I don't have knowledge, don't have a skill to manage my own emotional, and I just stress of having a child alone. I'm like a single mom in relationship. So my answer is it's not good if you are don't aware of your behavior to the child, right? So as the moment I change, I come back. Like as Denise, Eva is just her own life and I'm in my own world in the same house.
So Anne has certain boundaries still lah.
Yes.
Like maybe sleep before 7 or sleep
Yes.
before 8.
Yes. But that is because
it's for her health.
Her health. That's it. But
because the next morning she has to wake up very early, right?
Correct. And I know she has to go school early.
If you iPad all the time, then after that tomorrow you have no energy to
Yes. So that's the only thing I request her. Eat properly and sleep properly. The rest I don't care. The rest she really have.
So that's like a boundary, but within the boundary she has freedom to choose.
Yes, correct. Yeah, so only the two things, and even she can repeat that herself. I said, did mommy ask you anything? I just ask you two things. She said, eat properly and sleep properly. I said, that's it. The rest I don't care. You want to jump from like 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. You want to do whatever you want. I don't care. Right? My request is very little. So I think just knowing what is good for your child and give her, because now children don't aware of how important is that for her hormone to grow, good for her brain. All this is affect her immune system in the future. So that's the only thing I can give her. I cannot give her money in the future. I only can give her a healthy body so she can fight the life for her she wants, you know. So that's the only thing I can give. So yes, my answer is you definitely need to learn how to manage yourself and aware are you a tiger mom or not tiger mom, and why we are behave that way so we can change to better for the children as well, not only for us, right? And I get it, children still need discipline from parents. I'm not saying like completely don't discipline them, but I saw extremely change the last 3 years in my life that as the moment I changed from discipline to love, right? I give her unconditional love, like what you say unconditional love, and not just say the word. It's like show in the essence, show in the behavior every day. What is unconditional love is they just know. It
makes your life and her life so much
easier. Yes, easier. It's uncomfortable still sometimes for me.
Because it's not the usual way.
It's not usually me, like because like you know how much I hate people easy give up, right? And I stay with the child that like today she will volunteer to help me to book dishes back to the from dishwasher back to the drawer. And deep down in my head I already know this human going to book 3 plates and that's it. She will go and sit and exactly what I said. But you know, it's like if me in a normal way behave, I would scold or like I would whack the heck out of her.
Is it a trait of Sagittarius? Give up easily.
Yes. Yeah. And you know, I live with that now. I don't judge her for that, but deep down inside me, because my nature is I if I'm start something, I finish.
Yeah.
And I finish it clean and neat and proper. I'm not finished halfway. I'm not like, let me do this a little bit more, then I come back and clean. No, that's not my style. And because of unusual way for me, right?
It's
So when
uncomfortable.
it's very uncomfortable, and up to now, Eva like 6 years old, I never even beat Eva once, right? So it's even the level of control myself to like, am I because of these 2 seconds hurt this child and regret for the rest of my life that I'm just traumatized or something? Or should I just slap all the heck out of her to teach her a lesson, and I still choose to don't? And I'm still walking and do myself of finishing that, right? I don't wish that one day she would know she have to finish something. But I know for sure if this lesson I cannot teach her, life will teach her, right? One day she'll have to go out, she'll make money, she will know. You go to restaurant and you take 3 dish halfway and you see how the restaurant person talk to you, you know? So but I'm not going to keep nagging her every day like you should don't work that way, because I know it's not going to work. Let's be real, it's not going to work because I'm her mom and she know no matter what I will be there, you know. I can lead a few hundred people outside. That doesn't mean I can lead one human at home, because they take you for granted, and I know that. And I, in my head, I'm just like, if I love her to be who she is, then I also have to allow her to fail enough. When she grow up, she get hit by life, and then she get her lesson. Right? I cannot keep nagging her every day to discipline her.
I don't know why, but it just happens. For me, it's the same. I give up very easily. Then and something must be fun for me to do. But what I've learned from life is not everything is fun. But then another lesson I learned after that lesson that not everything is fun. Then my question to myself is, then how do I make this fun? If I have to do it, then how do I make this fun?
Exactly.
Yeah, so that is like lesson 1 and then 2 and then 3. Because my mom's a Virgo, so obviously she has very systematic approach to doing things. 7 o'clock wake up, 7:05 brush teeth, 7:10 sit down have breakfast, 7:15 you're done. Tie your shoelace, 7:18 you're out of the house, you reach home at 7:30. Like that. Okay, but obviously it's not happening for me. So it's very difficult for her. And I didn't know. I always beat myself up last time, like how come I give up so early? Why I don't have that tenacity? Why I don't like go to the end? You know, because we start off strong, right?
Yeah.
So you start off very strong, like let's do it, let's go. Then after that, she's going, oh no, let's not do it. Let's do something.
Yeah, it's, you know, I have that for like up to now. I tell you guys, it's never like people will see the fun part of like how cute she is and how like polite she is and how smart the way she communication. But every morning the part of like you say like she late for
daily
school
things,
all
daily
the time. Daily thing is the thing that kill me off, because she late every morning. Okay, I'm talking bad about my child right now. And when she go to school and she will start crying and she say, "Mommy, I have to stand outside because I'm late for the class." But she wake up early. The problem is, it's not she wake up late. You get me? She wake up 6:30 and she only need to take 30 minutes of change clothes and eat finish and then she can enjoy. But no, she refused to. She will take her dress, she walk from here to there, she put in the chair, she wear one underwear and then she walk around the house. Then she wear one half of the shirt and then she sit down and then I have to yell, I have to shout. I said, you need to wear your uniform. And every freaking morning it's the same thing. It's not like she cannot do it. I just don't get it. I'm just like every morning thing. Why we have to fight every morning 2-3 hours for just the basic thing? And then the same thing again, the same thing. She will hold the sandwich, she will get one bite, and she will make excuses that I'm a slow eater. And then she sit there for half an hour with the sandwich on the hand, with the bite in the mouth, and she would play with her doll. And I was like, I get it, you can play, but can you eat first and then you play, and then we have plenty of time so you don't have to stand outside of class. And this, I tell you, continue the story. Then when she go to the bus, she start crying, or she go to the train, she start crying, Mommy, they will late, Mommy, they will late. And she non-stop that sentence until reaching the school. I said, if you don't want to be late, why you don't just do it faster in the morning? Like how many times?
6 o'clock.
She did. You
Six,
see,
okay.
6 it's not about the
Yeah,
waking
I
up. You
get
get my
what
mean?
you're
She
saying.
had 2 hours to be ready from 6:30 until 8.
It's called daydreaming.
Oh my goodness!
I felt like Ava is like me.
And I tell you one more thing, okay? is at the gate. You see how much I booked her stuff there, right? I still forget something. It still forget something. Rather the socks, rather the shoe, rather the water bottle.
How come? She'll take and then put somewhere else.
Yes, like she zip out, she takes something out, then she stand somewhere, then later she, where is your mask?
Oh, I get what you mean. So she take out, then she put in her hand, then she go somewhere do something, she leave it there.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
And
so it's a very common issue. I thought it's just me.